Bets and Analysis Friday, May 16th. I have the biggest NBA winner of the week lined up for you guys today in this video, and some MLB plays lined up as well. 4-1 to start the week, 7-2 over the last 9 plays, and today we make it 5-1 over the last 6 plays and on the week, and a big weekend lined up. Game 7 on Sunday, Denver OKC. Big game ahead of us, and along with that too, a big game today with Boston and New York, and love the MLB slate for this weekend. So let's get to the money. If you guys are growing, learning, expanding, share the show with a couple buddies that like to sports bet, because today we have a winner and they're going to thank you right after you share this show. Now, giveaway winner, $600. The person I'm about to pick is going to win $600. The last 2 winners I've picked have not messaged me. And here's the deal. If you get picked, message me on Fred Wins and leave some comments on my post. I get a lot of messages sometimes, so the message might disappear. Make sure you are blowing my Instagram's page up. Or if you have Telegram, just message me on Telegram. The link's below. You can message my profile. I see it a lot easier there because I don't get as many messages. So the winner that I'm about to pick is going to make $600. Here's the last video I made, which was 2 days ago. We're going to go scroll down. And you guys liked this the most, and I liked it the most as well. Oscar Goat 2.0. Bro, you helped me pay my credit card bill this month. If I helped you pay your credit card month, bro, I want to help you out a little bit more and help you sports bet a little bit more so you can win a little bit more or pay off more debt that you have. That's what I want to do. So go ahead and message me, Oscar Goat 2.010. You just won $600, bro. You have till today to message me, blow me up on Instagram, or message me on Telegram so you get your winnings. And today, guys, since it's the last video of the week, today's giveaway is going to be $200. Like this video, comment, and Monday I'll come back and announce the winner. Now let's get to the money for today, guys. Games that I love for today. One MLB play stands out to me today. And MLB is not what I'm going to be taking today. I'm going to be covering NBA primarily today with my pick, but I'll cover this briefly. Got Detroit versus Toronto Blue Jays. This line opened up at -130. Right now sitting at -115. Clear reverse line movement. Money and support is going to Detroit. 77% of the bets and 80% of the handle going to Detroit. The line is still going down with no pending injuries. Pitching matchup. On paper, it benefits Detroit. You got Flaherty versus Francis. Francis has not been pitching well at all this season. Flaherty hasn't either, but at the end of the day, he is a veteran and he can get the job done. Toronto versus Flaherty, he's dealt. He's dealt for the most part. Really, Straw and Guerrero and Heyman have gotten good hits on him. Other than that, it's been a pretty good pitching game for Flaherty against Toronto. Detroit versus Francis, they haven't hit him at all. 0.0 OPS for the most part and a couple at-bats. Not a lot of data when it comes to this angle of the pitching matchup versus this team. Now, here's the AI Analyzer, guys. And I wanted to show it to you guys because this is how investors analyze games. And as you can see in the bottom, the visual helps you understand everything you need to know instead of looking at it through the numbers. OBP, you see it clearly. Detroit has been on a steady downfall over the last 15 days. You see it right here. They're on the top, 0.350 OBP. Now they're climbing down. On the other part, you got Toronto that have been climbing up. OPS too, you see a similar story, and you see red is Blue Jays, black is Tigers. ERA, a similar situation. Detroit has been going up. Toronto a little bit all over the place, but over the last 7 days, their pitching has been better with a lower ERA. Batting average benefits the Blue Jays as well. And along with that, too, slugging has benefited the Blue Jays as well over the last 7 days. Over the last 7 days, the Blue Jays are trending upwards. Sitting 5th in OPS, sitting 7th in OBP, batting average and slugging sitting 4th right now. They're seeing the ball really well against a pitcher that has not been hitting too well. On the flip side, you got Detroit. They're sitting 9th in OBP, 11th in OPS. The team's been hot the entire season. Both these teams are coming in rested. They did not play yesterday. Detroit does own this matchup 6-4 over the last 10. Not dominant by any means, but 6-4. They are ahead in this matchup. We spoke about the pitchers, guys. Jack Flaherty 0-5 over his last 5. Bowden Francis 2-3, but the numbers are similar. They're giving a lot of earned runs up. Now, here's the deal, guys. This game is going to come down to one key thing, and that's hitting and bullpen. And right now, both these teams are coming in with rested bullpens, but Toronto's has been performing a little bit better over the last 5 games. That covers is not loading right now for us. So let me reload it for us again here. Last 5, you see it right here. Toronto 3.66 ERA with the relievers. Detroit 5.81, and they're both rested coming into this game. We made a good amount of money with Toronto earlier in the season, betting on Jeff Hammond, on Chad Green, on Yimi Garcia. Bullpen studs for Toronto that can get the job done. This line in itself is telling, guys. Toronto has the worst pitcher in the situation. Detroit's the better team, yet the line is rather even when both have even rest. I like the Toronto Blue Jays in this spot. Not my favorite play of the day when it comes in total, because I do like NBA a little bit more today, but one of my favorite plays for MLB that I'm going to be keeping an eye on throughout the day to see how the line moves. Now, let's get to NBA, guys. You got Boston versus New York, and this is something that you guys need to sit down, pay attention, because I'm going to give you two big plays here. Not just one, two, so pay attention. You got Boston versus New York today. You saw what Boston did last game out versus New York without Jason Tatum. I'm a believer that Boston is better without Jason Tatum right now. At the end of the game, Jason Tatum decided to play iso ball, wanted to be Kobe, did not pass the ball in a lot of the series games, and they cost him those games. Now you saw what Jaylen Brown did last game out. He's finally passing the ball because he doesn't have to worry about taking every single shot, because if he doesn't take every single shot, Jason Tatum's going to take every single shot. So now he's passing the ball around because he's the main guy. You got Porzingis, you got Holiday, you got Derek White would put up 32 points. He's a stud. Pritchard. This team is still capable of beating New York and Indiana and make it to the finals without Jason Tatum. But it starts with today. Today is the key game. If they win today, I'm a big believer they're going to win the Eastern Conference Final. But it starts with today's game altogether. But you want to take this future now because the odds are lined up perfectly. Right now, Boston Celtics to win the Eastern Conference Finals is sitting at plus 450. And it comes down to this game. I'm a believer in that, right? Now, obviously, there's a situation that might not happen, but the odds, the value that's there, presents an opportunity for us to make a good amount of money. So here's the deal, guys. Today, my main play, and I'm going to give it to you guys right now, it's two of them. First and foremost, the AI Analyzer, I want to show it to you guys really quick. You see Boston Celtics, for the most part, in the playoffs, because this is the playoffs, and the last 5 games, they are ahead in majority of the categories. The Knicks have been coming through because Boston has been choking, and New York has been playing a lot better in the final minutes. They've been playing better in the clutch. Now that ends. That ends in this game, and after that, Game 7 is going to be in Boston, and that's when Boston takes this series. So here's the deal. I will be taking Boston Celtics today. Here's a ticket for the game of the day, Boston Celtics. Here it is. Now, along with that, too, this is not an official play. I'm taking it. I'm giving it to you guys, but I'm taking it myself. Sometimes I take plays by myself, and I'm going to share this with you guys. And I'm taking Boston Celtics to win the Eastern Conference Final. And it starts with today. If they lose, all good. The odds are there, the value's there, because if they do win today, I'm a big believer that they'll pull through and win the Eastern Conference Finals. And this is one of those bets that takes, you know what? It takes balls. It's not for the people that want secure wins and want certainty at all times. You want to risk it to get the biscuit. Scared money makes no money, and I'm taking Boston to win today, and along with that, taking Boston to beat New York in this series and win the Eastern Conference Finals. And those are the plays for today, guys. That is it for this week. Share the show with a couple buddies that are betting New York that are going to lose and you don't want them to lose, so they can take Boston with us. Comment below so you can enter the giveaway, and I'll catch you guys next week.